Hey everyone, Wellfish here. So a little while ago I made a video in which I detailed the fact that SimplePlanes is a little bit lackluster when it comes to challenges and missions. And I decided, you know what, instead of being sad, why don't I just make my own challenges? So I went onto the SimplePlanes website and I tasked people to create remasters of already created creations. Effectively, I told people, take an uploaded post from the SimplePlanes website, for example an older jet, and completely rebuild that aircraft from the ground up using the new possibilities and new techniques that have been added over time with new updates. And to be honest, some of the uploaded submissions are absolutely amazing, and I thought, you know what, why don't I just make a video in which I showcase some of these amazing builds made by other people? So, this first aircraft I'm showing you is the Kai-43. It's made by, I don't actually know how to pronounce that username. I put this in the list because the way it looks is just amazing to me. Like, I kind of like the Kai-43 as an aircraft in real life anyway. I think it looks rather good, but it's really hard in SimplePlanes to make an aircraft look almost identical to its real life counterpart. I don't think this plane is perfect. For example, the skin is quite lackluster. There's quite a few like rivets and details missing that could have been there. But that said, the way the body is shaped on this plane is incredible. Like the wings and the airfoil shapes, they're super realistic. And not only that's realistic, also the way this aircraft flies feels like it could be realistic. Yeah, there's also some cool things like it has bombs. I don't really see the purpose of bombs. I don't know why there are bombs. Oh, that's a lot of flak. We must not know. Bad. I can hear damage sound, but not good. Uh-oh. Ouch. 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 Alright. Armed. Ready. I'm gonna pull up to, like, not kill myself. Okay, so final review. I think this plane very epic. It go up instead of like aggressively go down. It look very cool. I think I think I give this plane a 5 out of 5 Andrews. Yeah. So on to the next thing, I guess. Alright, so this next flying Dorito is called the Dasland Delta, and I think it's a very nice entry to this challenge. I think it looks great, it flies quite alright, it has quite some cool weapons, but the main reason I think it deserves a spot on this list is because just how much of an improvement it is over the original. Remember, for this challenge I tasked people to take an older build and basically remaster it? Well, this guy, well, he went to basically his old account, downloaded and basically he turned it into this. And the difference is huge, and I applaud him for that. I think it's a great way to remaster a creation. So yeah, this plane, very, very pog, good submission, 6 out of 5 Andrews. Let's clap, clap, clap. Very next aircraft. The last aircraft I wanted to showcase, this aircraft, is called the Chinook Gunship. And the reason I included it in this video is because, well, I just kind of like helicopters. I think they're pretty cool. But of course, aside from that, I also just think that this helicopter is a great entry to this challenge. It's not necessarily the best remaster, because I think that the build that this is based off of is already pretty great. But that said, it still is definitely an improvement, and it really shows in some areas. Like, for example, the way the cockpit is done wouldn't have been possible a couple of months ago because of the new fuselage slicing. When I look at this aircraft, I'm just pretty impressed by the way it looks, especially considering the fact that it only has 505 parts. For reference, the previous aircraft is almost double that. So yeah, this Flopper Boy I think is pretty pog. I like it. Definitely worthy of a download, and I give it also 5 out of 5 Andrews. Now, just to be clear, the aircraft I've shown so far in this video are absolutely great, but they aren't the absolute winners to this challenge. There is many more aircraft that were submitted, which I think are also worthy of a mention, but either I don't have time for in this video, or I simply couldn't record them because every time I downloaded them, my computer would catch on fire and subsequently jump in the pool screaming. Yeah. Anyway, point is, there's some great stuff that was sent in this challenge that I didn't have time for. For example, this absolute Russian Yeetmobile, or for example this B-29, which again I can't show because too many parts. Basically, the stuff you've seen in this video I think are great builds. They're definitely worthy of a download and an upvote, but also once you're there checking out the submissions to this challenge anyway, also feel free to check out the other stuff because I think it's definitely worth your time. And speaking of worth your time and perhaps also your energy, if you liked this video and you liked the aircraft you saw and would like the idea of your aircraft being featured in a future video, well then consider joining my next challenge. As I'm uploading this video, I'll also upload a challenge to the SimplePlanes website in which I task people to build aircraft capable of airlifting. And if you would like to participate, then do so, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so that was this video. I guess thank you for watching. Just remember that I love you, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.